I got this one, did you? No? It doesn't fucking matter. It's fine.
Right, it's alcohol.
It's alcohol. Yeah.
It's alcohol.
Hey, this is Everybody Ain't Able, sponsored by CoStar Studios and the Mac Juice. And this is the only place you can say whatever you want to say. And it's your boy J Mac, and I'm always on point like a Sharpie.
Yo, your boy Banks is here.
Your favorite homegirl, Mia.
And then we got our special guest,
Cregan.
And your girl TK.
And the question is, why does everybody want to be an entrepreneur and not work a 9 to 5? I'm going to go off and say I'm not a 9 to 5er. I worked one before, but I done worked a couple before. Like, I done them. But I always did that on the side. Like, that was my side shit. Like, I did that when I was playing football and shit. I always worked I almost did another little job because I'm just one of them people that couldn't do that. But I always did that and other shit and my entrepreneuring. So I'm a person that got to stay busy. But a lot of circumstances and shit happened to me, so I just ended up stop working for people. It just wasn't for me. And plus, no offense, white people make you not want to do shit for them. I'ma just say it like that.
Well.
But there's some cool white people out here that's in management positions, but most of the time management don't be black people. And if they do be black people, they be on some Uncle Tom shit.
Well, that's a nice perspective, share,
Butt
right?
dancing and shit.
That boy ain't bullshit. He said butt dancing.
Well, I'm a 9 to 5. Well, really, I work 8 to 4, but I digress. My salary is quite nice to do what I do every day, But I also work in the tech field, so I guess at that point, my standpoint on a 9 to 5 is different from everybody else. But I don't think it's that bad. I mean, at this point, I do my job. It's very much so quality over quantity. Nobody's on my ass every day trying to tell me I need to do X, Y, and Z. But it's also the fact that I don't work in an office anymore. I work from home. So I be in my PJs at my desk eating chips and shit at work. So I don't see anything wrong with a 9 to 5, but I think a lot of people have that negative connotation that usually with a 9 to 5, your manager ain't worth a damn. Your coworkers don't do shit either. So it's like one person is doing everything and everybody else is doing nothing. So then you get burnt out and you don't want to do the shit no more. But it's also the side of being an entrepreneur. Everybody don't understand the ins and outs of being an entrepreneur. That shit is not easy. It's not for the weak at heart. That's why I knew it wasn't for me, cause I'm not that one. Okay, my mind, I can't do no shit like that. I mean, I could if I put my mind to it, But I don't think it's for me. It might be for somebody else. I mean, look at Jeremiah. He's doing pretty great as an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But everybody ain't no success story. Some people are entrepreneurs and they ain't see no real income for 3, 4, 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So it all just depends on what you want to do.
Man, I went negative. Well, we ain't got to. I'll tell my story, but what's up? And what you got?
I'm a 9 to 5. I like my job though, cause like people I work around, like all of us get along and shit. But at the same time, it's just like you said, I get sick of working for the white man, bro. This shit. Man, this shit trash, bro. Cause like the rules they be having and shit, like this shit make you just not want to do nothing, bro. Like this shit make you not even want to work a fucking job no more. Like sometimes I wake up and be like, damn, I don't even want to go to fucking work no more. But how the fuck I'm gonna get money if I don't go to work? Type shit. But shit, y'all know me. I just like having fun type shit. This 9 to 5 shit ain't forever. I'm gonna find some other shit to do, even if it's fucking making a fucking YouTube and doing whatever the fuck I want to do.
Hey, it is what it is. What you got for him, Chris?
First, I want to start off saying, excuse me.
Scoot up to the mic.
I want to say shit. It's pros and cons to both of them. You know what I'm saying? I am both. I am an entrepreneur and a 9 to 5 worker, but I got a good 9 to 5. I don't want to put out where I'm working because I got a good ass job. And I be doping like a motherfucker. I cannot be doing that shit. But no cap, like I allow my 9 to 5 to help fuel my entrepreneur shit, and I don't feel like it's no problem with this shit, especially until I can get to where exactly I want to do this shit at a point in time here. My mama wasn't going for no job for me because shit, I ain't gonna lie, I was a bad ass young nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I had to find a different way to make some money legally type shit. So that's what got me into doing events, got me into doing marketing and shit. But after the COVID shit, because I ain't never had no job up until COVID. No bullshit. You can ask anybody on my mom. I ain't had no job until COVID because my party money stopped. So after then shit, I had to get a 9 to 5. So I don't know. It really humbled a nigga, but I'm gonna stand in the middle of this motherfucker. I feel as if shit, you can be both. You can be a 9 to 5 where you can have your business on the side. Just let this shit work for you, like how you working for them every day.
I like that. That was a nice soliloquy.
Right.
That was very well thought out.
You did that. I am not a 9 to 5er. I hate working. I don't find it enjoyable. I don't like it. I've worked almost everywhere and I've quit. Cause I don't respect authority. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't fuck with authority. I don't fuck with being told what to do, how to come, when to go. I don't like that. So that's what really fueled me to get on my entrepreneur tip. And then I'm also a creative. So like my mind be going everywhere. So I always got ideas, always got different ways that I want to make money. And I'm also big on having passive income because I don't plan on working my entire life. I just don't see that for me. I've never saw that for me. I do respect the people that do the 9 to 5s, but I feel like most people that do it and enjoy it, it's because you found your niche. You done found something that you really care about and fuck with. And working, I've never found anything that I liked or cared about in that field. So that's why I'm team entrepreneur.
As far as working, I ain't gonna lie. Like football was a job, but that was like a job I enjoyed. So I mean, I really went.
Bro, that was a job I loved. Like, couldn't nobody tell me shit playing football. Like, I would like when we was in high school and we come to school. I didn't give a fuck about her. I was just ready to go to practice every day, bro. Like, fuck all that other shit. I'm trying to go and like have fun. That's my time to joke around with y'all. And like we had like a real bond in that hoe. Like we known each other since like middle school type shit. All the way up to senior year. Like that was my time to be with y'all and just vibe out and not think about all this other shit.
But see, that was when it was recreation. Like that was cool then, but like when you get to college and shit, that shit
it's different for y'all. Y'all gotta work a little harder.
That is a job.
A lot harder.
It's not you gotta work harder. It's because everybody kind of already got like they work ethic. Like your work ethic don't change.
You kind of working for yourself type shit.
Yes and no, because it's a business.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it was a job. Because it's not recreation. High school is recreation. Once the high school was over, I went to junior college, this shit business. I went to college, this shit business. Because it's not about who the fuck the best is and all that. All that shit get through out the window. It's about business. So, like, that's why I say it's a job. So, like, you got to make sure you putting yourself in position for a chance to play, you know, just different shit. But, like, at the same time, you got camaraderie and you got people that you know, you cool with being around because y'all all got this, like, likeness. But then when it comes to, like, when I worked another job, and no offense, and I go from being, like, a football player where white people fucking with you because you a football player, you know what I'm saying? Then I go work a job. Well, I'm a big-ass black dude. They not fucking with me.
Yeah.
That shit completely different. But so, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just how you weigh the scales. I just know for me, like, the first time I ever even started, like, entrepreneur or, like, took a leap out on this shit, I lost. I lost, like, twice. I lost money, like, I probably lost, like, 3,000-4,000 just taking a risk. And then the one that I hit on, I didn't even make no money off of it. Like, but it just like, oh shit, I hit that.
It gave you potential.
It built my morale. Like, damn, I really can do that shit.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, then how do I expand? Because that'd be my thing. Like, how do I expand on not just being like pigeonholed in the fact like, damn, you throw parties. Oh shit, all you do is throw parties. All I do is not just throw parties because then I'll be stagnant and just have to sit there and throw a bunch of parties. But I think, to get to this, I think the big thing why people push now for people to be more entrepreneurs is because back then, like with our parents and our grandparents and them, like a lot of them were taught to tolerate shit. And they didn't really teach us to tolerate shit like that. We was taught to, say what we feel, you know what I'm saying? Don't let people do you any type of way. And that shit changed. Like, all that shit them white folk be doing, we be like, man, hell nah, fuck that shit. And we gonna quit. Go find some other shit to do. Cause nigga, you ain't finna talk to me like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the same token, like, people don't get 401ks. People don't get all that shit where they was incentivized to keep working and to stay with a company. Like, people don't have retirements and shit like that. Companies don't even offer people retirements. And some don't even offer 401ks. So why would you sit there and work for somebody else and you don't get nothing at the end?
Snap.
That's a message. That is a message.
No cap.
You hit it with that generational thing though, because that's something that I'm still struggling and tussling with my own mom about. She's very much, I'm gonna get this job and I'm gonna work this job for life type thing, you know? And that's never been me. Like, if I don't like something, I'm quick to dip. She can tolerate and put up with a lot of shit. I cannot do that. Cannot.
I don't think
So it's
parents
like
understand, bro.
we butt
It's 'cause
heads
she
when
a
I
parent,
give her. Oh God, like we butt heads when I tell her like, okay, I got this idea how I'm finna make some money, da da da. And she just be so focused on, no, you need to finish school. You need to get a job. You need to da da da. And I'm like, you're not seeing the difference out here. Our generation, we making money just uploading pictures and shit on Instagram and shit now. You know, they weren't having it. So when she sees like the different things that I do and how I make my money, she doesn't see it as something that's stable. And I do agree, sometimes being an entrepreneur, you do take hella risks because sometimes this shit do not hit how you think it's going to hit.
Right.
And you could be fucked up. But if you got that drive, look, you got that drive, you keep pushing and something going to hit eventually, you got your shit. But it's because how they grew up. They were taught to stay in one job. They were taught to make sure that you're comfortable. And I'm like, you don't know everything. Because if you did, we would be rich and millionaires and shit if you knew everything. You just know enough to get by. And I don't want to get by. I want to touch the stars, my nigga.
Advice I tell my niggas, I know when they be, like, when I talk about this, and I even tell my mama this, and I always say, like, sometimes I got to take everybody's advice with a grain of salt. But specifically my parents.
Yes.
And anybody who love me, I always got to take their advice with a grain of salt. I know everybody like, why? It's because everybody has these prerequisites, or, they already have fears and shit that they afraid of.
Yeah.
And a lot of
They try to push it
times,
on you.
advice and shit, they put that shit on you. So I always tell, like, I might tell one of my other friends, I ain't trying to name drop, I might tell them, be like, yeah, fool, I know they said this to you, but you gotta remember, they scared. You they child, and they really just trying to make sure that you don't experience what they experience.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the crazy thing is we all different people. We all can go do the same shit and all get a different outcome. So, like, you can take advice, but at the same time, you gotta kind of be like, how much of this am I actually gonna be able to apply to me?
That's nothing but facts.
Damn.
Shit, y'all the entrepreneurs. I'm just listening to y'all.
I was gonna say, yeah, we 9-to-5ers over here, so.
But on some real shit though, one thing I had to learn, cause I ain't gonna lie, the nigga that I am today is not who I was back then. I was arrogant as a motherfucker. Nigga couldn't tell me shit. I was really dickhead type shit. But one thing I had to learn was a nigga had to be a worker before he was a boss. If that shit makes sense type shit.
Makes sense.
I ain't gonna lie, like,
everybody started out as a worker.
yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, J-Mac, you just hit some shit on the head, and you hit a nerve, but it hit a good nerve type shit. And that's what I had been battling with myself. He was like, I can't just throw parties type shit. But it was like, damn, I ain't even trying to do too much. But a nigga had made 20K off parties in the year, and we got sticks. No count, so we ain't pocket watching. You feel me? But we got sticks. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not gonna play with
saying,
this
like,
man.
for real though. But it be like, damn, a motherfucker don't even look at that type of shit as like entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? For a nigga be looking at this shit like this shit little parties type shit. So in my head, fool, I don't know, I be on some shit like, let me wear different hats. Like, I ain't gonna lie, since kicking shit with your ass, fool, you didn't really put me in that mind frame that bag talk that. Damn, yeah, nigga, you do this, but what else you do? Type shit. So I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate this shit, my nigga. No cap. I ain't even think I was gonna say that shit.
Now
but
we had a
I
moment.
appreciate this shit, my nigga. Real talk.
I mean, you have to
Hey,
surround yourself with people who
We
are going to
love it,
elevate you.
right?
Even if you're not an entrepreneur, you still should hang around people who have that same mindset. Because yeah, I do work in 9 to 5. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with my job. I love my job. You know, they might not have some of the best practices, but I love my job. You know what I'm saying? But it's like in speaking to people who are entrepreneurs or who are in that type of aspect of life for me, it's kind of refreshing to hear somebody say, "Yeah, I done struggled, but this is what I made for me, for myself. I didn't have to nobody, but I'm not gonna say nobody helped me. Like I did this on my own. This is something that I have to show for myself." And it's kind of inspiring just to hear people say that. And when you put yourself in a position to be in groups like that, it really elevates you as a person because it opens your mind. Just like you said, talking to Jeremiah opens your mind to things. You can be anybody, honestly. It don't matter. But you do have to realize, like I said, being an entrepreneur, you got to take a risk every single time. It might not come through all the time, you know what I'm saying? You might take a couple L's before you get a W. I mean, it is what it is. But you have to prepare for shit like that. You can't just expect to say, "Oh, I'm finna start doing this and my shit gonna take off today." No, that's not how business is not made overnight.
The L's come with it. This shit a part of the process.
Yeah, being around Jeremiah, that shit opened my mind to a whole bunch of shit. Like, he the reason I wanted to like go around and travel and skate and shit, bro.
Period.
Like, I like being around a nigga because sometimes I live through him and sometimes he live through me type shit.
Nah, no care. It was a point in time I used to call that nigga down there every day. We just chop shit on the phone. Ow. The nigga not even knowing he putting me up on game type shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I be needing a nigga to take me off of my throne type shit. You feel me? Motherfucker be able to tell me like, "Hey,
stop bullshit.
Oh God, you ugly hell." I ain't gonna lie. So nigga, on God, I listen to a nigga that I feel like on that same wavelength. No bullshit. On God. That shit love. No cap.
My big thing is I always be trying to convince people that, you know what I'm saying, like if you help other people, this shit I always work out on your end. So like I always, that's all I'm ever preaching. Like a lot of people be thinking like, I don't want nobody to do what I'm doing. Shit. Cause I want to be the only nigga doing it. I want to be the only nigga good at it.
I hate folks like that.
But at the end of the day, nigga, somebody's better than you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean, why would you be trying to block somebody else's shit when you could just help them?
That's been something I was struggling with personally that I am getting better with is asking for help. Because I fuck with so many people that have so many different hats and that could really help me expand what I'm trying to do. But I would just always be in that mindset and be like, "Oh, they're going to be a gatekeeper. Like, they're not going to share this knowledge with me or whatever." But I'm like, if you really my friend and you really fuck with me, you going to help me out. So I have gotten better with asking for help. Like, I'm about to make a big move. Coming real soon. Y'all stay tuned. And I had to reach out to one of my close friends and I felt really good after we had our conversation. And I had to like get on the phone and really tell her like, "Bitch, I really appreciate you." Cause if I asked anybody else, they wouldn't have told me shit. They wouldn't have helped me out with this. She stayed up with me till 3 a.m. while we was figuring this shit out. And I fuck with her. Shout out to you, Cali, bitch. My bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how much of a friend are you really if you can't help?
Help your niggas.
If you can't help. If you just taking away from people, fuck is your value.
Exactly.
But I ain't gonna lie. I'll help my nigga. Because for I ain't gonna lie, that's where me and him used to bump heads. Hey, like, bro, I'm not finna fucking just go help random nigga number 3. Because nigga, I ain't gonna lie, this shit still, bro. I look at everything I do still as sports, bro. So LeBron is not finna go fucking help goddamn Miami because they down a fucking person. You know what I'm saying? His ass finna go drop 50 on their ass and call it another day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So in retrospect, I understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I done been in a situation where I done helped a nigga, give a nigga my last, built niggas ass up. Niggas wouldn't even know who you is, bro, without me type shit. You know what I'm saying? But when it's my turn, you give me your ass to kiss. So that shit really then turn a nigga sour. But I'll be lying to say that ain't the way I supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But hell no, I ain't helping everybody. My niggas, they got me every step of the way. But
See, I think that's what we differ in the idea of sport. Like, you saying, like, I'm still get at 30, because, you know what I'm saying, because somebody hurt. But it's just like, damn, nigga, in my mind, we should be taking care of each other so we all can get rich. Like, niggas in the NBA mad when a nigga fall on a nigga and fuck his leg up.
Yeah.
Niggas in the NFL mad when somebody do some fuck shit and they get somebody hurt. Because at that point, you can't feed your family. You can't feed who you around. So I be thinking of it like it's, yeah, we all in competition, just like we in the sport. But at the same time, I need to be looking out for you so I don't fuck everybody up.
Right.
Because you fucking the NBA money is, nigga ain't trying to hurt Durant. Nigga, everybody gonna be mad. Nigga don't want to watch Scotty Too Hot on the bench come drop 20.
I feel your real shit.
Nigga don't want to watch that. And that's how I be feeling about shit. Like, damn, like, no offense, like, niggas want to see who they want to see. Like, people already chose who they like, who they want to see, who they want to see succeed, who they willing to fuck with, who they not willing to fuck with. People already chose them. Shit, how the fuck we gonna let somebody that ain't got no business being up here, how the fuck we gonna let them come up here?
You right.
Nah, for sure.
And be the star player. Shit, you did better than just get it to me.
You right.
Shit over with.
But yeah, so I think we had a good little combo. We ain't even really had no little outro in there.
Yeah.
But
got serious.
Thought provoking.
It was for sure.
Yeah.
This was Everybody Ain't Able, sponsored by Co-Star Studios and the Mac Juice. And this the only place where you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. And this your boy J-Mac, and I'm always on point like a Sharpie.
Yo, your boy Banks is out.
Your favorite homegirl, Mia.
And we got our special guest.
Creek gun.
And your girl TK.
And y'all know we gon' let Mia finish. We gonna take a little toast
I'm sorry.
to everybody not being able to say what they want to say.
Somebody hit the table with it.
And we out.